Welcome back, guys. Today we are looking at another beauty explained video, and today is coloring and tinting. That is the art of coloring and tinting your brows and lashes. And well, we already know beauty can really be a jungle to get your head around and wrap your head around. So I'm trying to make things easier to understand in this series. And as I said, today we will be looking at coloring your brows and lashes, or tinting them as it is also called. And we will be looking at what it is and what it does, what types exists, and if you need it, when should you use it. So what is it and what does it do? It is very simply a process you use to give your hair in your brows and your lashes color. Simple as that. And when you use it on your brows, it's used to make your brows look more intentional, give them definition, and help them frame the whole face. It lasts about 4 to 6 weeks before you really have to fill them in again or to color them again. But that's just the about. It can differ a bit from person to person, and how much you rub in your brows or in your lashes too. That might also have something to say. In general, your brows last longer than your lashes because most people will put on mascara even though they have colored their lashes. So it gets a bit more tugging and teasing, and therefore it might go off faster. When you use it on your lashes, it gives the same effect as a mascara would. You just don't have to put the mascara on and take it off every day. So it defines, gives length and sometimes even volume, and makes your eyes look more natural and just prettier in general without you having to do any work. What types exist? There are a lot of brands that makes these coloring and tinting products, but overall there are 2 different types of coloring and tinting. The normal tinting is a mix of a color and oxidant that you use to activate the ingredients in the actual color. So you simply mix the color and the oxidant, put it on very precisely, because if you put it on somewhere it shouldn't be, it would also color the small hairs that you have on your face. Then you wait. The brows can be just a few minutes, and the lashes can go on for as long as 10 minutes, for example. It all depends on how strong you want the color to be. And then you simply take it off. When you use it for the lashes, you should be aware though, some people think it stings when you take it off, because they maybe don't close their eyes completely, so it can get a bit into the eyes. It's not dangerous since it will be washed out, but you might want to know it can sting a bit. Some people think it does. It really depends. Sensitive tinting is the other type I would like to talk about, and this one is a bit different from the normal one. This one you have a color and a developer gel, and you put the color on first, wait for it to get into your hairs, then take it off and put on the developer gel for a few minutes, and then also take that off. It is normally a less painful way to do this because there's no stinging involved at all, and it only has to be on for a few minutes. So it's a bit easier, especially if it's your first time trying to color your brows. You might be scared that it might hurt or you don't like it. So this might be a faster or easier way to get through the process without being hurt or being scared of it hurting. And this method is often a bit more expensive than the other one because it is made in another way. Do I need it and when should I use it? And most people can actually use this type of procedure because when you color your brows, for example, you just frame the face very nicely. It doesn't have to look unnatural at all, or like you're wearing makeup or you're wearing anything. So it really depends on what you like and what you want. If you just don't want to go through the hassle of putting on, for example, mascara every day, it is a very easy thing to do, and it doesn't really take much time. It's usually not too expensive either, and there's also made kits for you to do it at home if you want to do that. But most people can definitely pull out either getting their brows or their lashes colored, because the final look really depends on how long the color is on and what type of color you're using. There are a few things you need to consider before coloring your brows or your lashes, and I'll just put everything up here that you kind of need to consider, be careful about, so you can read it together with me here. But you have to consider if you have sensitive skin or allergies, like the products they use can be sensitizing because there are chemicals in it, or else it wouldn't actually color. So you can try the less irritating one, which is the version for the sensitive skin. Then if you have skin diseases, it might irritate your skin, so be careful with that. If you have eye inflammation or irritation, also please don't color it, because it can irritate further on your skin, and it's just not going to be fun for either part. Then you have to pay attention to the products that are used if you know you have allergies. If you know you don't, it doesn't really matter, but if you know you have allergies to hair color or perfume or textile coloring, for example, those are the things that are used in these products. If you know you have allergies to some of those, please don't do it, or at least consult the person doing this first to make sure there isn't anything irritating in it for you. If you have cuts or wounds, don't color either. It is not going to be fun to have this into a scar or into a wound. It's gonna hurt like hell. If you have contacts, take them out before getting your lashes colored, because there will be rubbing around your eyes and potentially also in your eyes, and it is not good if you wear contacts then. It can actually both irritate but also scratch the eyes, so please take them out beforehand if you're not told to. So that's the thing you have to consider before actually doing this. There's not so much to consider afterwards. You can kind of just enjoy how you look and wait those maybe 4, maybe 6 weeks until you have to do it again. So if there's anything special you want me to talk about in this series, you can tell me in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video and learned something about it, you can give it a thumbs up. You can choose to subscribe to stay for future videos, or ring the bell so you know when I upload. That's simply all for this time, and I just hope you all have a happy life, one day at a time.